check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How you know? Maybe how you know that? Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that?
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, it's our main event between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. For the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams finds him over the middle, rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT. First and 10 from the 32. Here's carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. Fights his way through a tackle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
17 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence with it on first. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And Eagles lie down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll go again here with Tootin. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
Touchdown.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Williams thrown again here on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Lawrence working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. To take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Vegas! Let it up!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Vegas!
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds after, looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now here's Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They go play action. Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hand off to Tootin. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now it's Lawrence. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. Racing down the left side. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. First and goal. Here's Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. He's looking for Colston Loveland. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready to run. Yes. Blue. Yes. Travel.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Dodge the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Williams set to pass. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears making a one-score game in the first half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. There's Cavante Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, Ron.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, gear to 2. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Jaguars, first down.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Completes another one to Thomas. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
T.V. gets it from the gun. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw, Lawrence. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is second and 4. Inside give here for Tootin. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down. Working quickly here. We'll go with a design keeper. And he's in. end for the touchdown. The Jaguars go up by 12. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now. Williams. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. 3rd and 10 coming up, Brock. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
I got him.
Looking quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Once with it on 1st. He's fullback. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was merely room to add even more.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is that?
From the pistol, Smith. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Third down, here's Williams. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So as they face 4th down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Hey, Lion! Go!
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And it's going to be stopped right around the 37. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours. And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Here's the backup. First throw. This one finds the fullback. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 10.
Now pressure coming. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll work against the blitz. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it downfield near the edge. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Runs the receiver in motion left. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 13 yards.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed to his running back. Now first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long for him here. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Off the play fake, Williams. He's going to push one deep down the right. Yeah, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception or just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Vegas! Yes!
to the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard
First call
line.
here coming from the shotgun. On the ground, Tilton. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Throwing now on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Screen here for Smith. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
27-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Back to throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Jaguars who have possession, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead they built. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him.
A 36-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Vegas, Vegas!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, set. Punch! Cover! Jordan! Vegas! Yes! Punch first!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it deep downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Williams on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Vegas!
Working from the gun, Williams. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title, and this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck.
Williams with 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
at the 17-yard line.
Tootin with it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up
Now looking to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jackson. Go first down.
Gain of 12. Let's go. First down, Jacksonville.
They're going play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
First down, Jaguars.
Looking in the air here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackler. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Man in motion, headed right. Throw here, third down. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Jaguars looking at a 3-0 start to the season. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. I'll throw it. Setting up the screen. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Brings up second and 3 at the 22-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Here's a screen for Tootin. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves them in need of one more yard here on third down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
He's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll come up on first and 10. The screen pass falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. The run here with Tootin. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, pass coming. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
At the 43-yard line.
Motion a receiver left. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Coverage by Mikey Sanderskill.
He'll look to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Air it out on 3rd. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb.